Hi everyone, welcome back to another golfing video on my channel. Unfortunately, the day I was playing, the wind was quite a bit and it was playing havoc with my microphone, so all the voices, all the talking I was doing through the round and the explaining of my shots, I can't really understand it or hear it. So I've decided to do a bit of a voiceover, a bit of a reaction to the video as I'm playing it through. We'll see how we go in the round. I didn't play very well. Could have hit the ball a lot better. I got a bit lucky, yeah, let's get straight into it. So, first hole at Fox Hills, par 4, pretty straight downhill, water behind the green. The miss is always to the right. If you want to miss it, you're better off missing it to the right, which I do. I hit a really bad shot. I hit about 20 metres to the right of the green, just shy of the next tee box. Managed to get a pretty good chip away here. I drop it to a couple of feet, I think maybe a foot and a bit. Tap it in with the lob wedge. Don't even bother bagging the putter out because it's too close. A bit risky, but it worked. Second hole, par 4 uphill, bit of a double dog leg on this. Definitely need to take a right to the right edge of the fairway, and I pured the shot. It was brilliant. Straight over the tree on the right hand side, landed just in the rough on the banks. Almost catch the fairway, but missed it by a few inches. I'm sitting about 70 metres out. I use a 60-degree lob wedge. Carry it pretty well pin high, I think about 6-foot putt, which I drained for my second birdie. So I'm 2 under after 2 holes, leading on to the third, par 3. It's only playing about 115 metres today, so I'm hitting a pitching wedge, and I get it a bit thin. I don't get this very good. I leave it short of the green, and I'm lucky it doesn't spin into the water. It's on the bank, it's caught some long grass, and again I just need to play a little chip and run, but constraints of being only one person, of course, you can't really pan the camera around to show you where the chip lands and where it rolls. It misses the pin, not by very much at all, maybe an inch or 2 to the right, and goes a few feet long. I do manage to sink this putt for par, leaving me 2 under. And this is where it starts going really wrong. So I get, I'm hitting 4-iron off the tee, just trying to get about 100 metres short of the green. I thin it, I hook it, I pull it, go straight into the water, so I've dropped and taken a penalty, hitting my third shot, and I don't hit it well, hit it fat. So thin the first one, fat the second one, left it short of the green and the thick grass. Then I chip it, flies out of the rough, goes too far. I'm across the back of the green now. For the next chip, again I hit it too hard. This hole's going so well. It's been a bit of a punish, but I know you can't quite see me on the side of the screen here, but I do manage to drain the putt and finish the hole with a double bogey. So it puts me back to even par. Fifth hole at Fox Hills on the front 9, it's par 3. It's only playing about 150, so I've hit a 7-iron. Again, I haven't hit through the ball, I'm not hitting down on it. My swing's a bit quick, and I've pulled it to the left. If you get a lucky bounce, it could have gone into the hazards, but luckily it didn't. And my chip again was very heavy-handed. I've left it 7-8 foot past the pin, and I don't manage to salvage my par, so I walk away with a bogey on the hole. I pushed the putt well wide of where it should be, so 1 over after 5. Now this tee shot on the 6th hole, I had no idea where it went when it left the tee. It felt like I had pretty good contact, and the guy I was playing with actually told me it went down the middle of the fairway with a draw, ended up in the trees with no shot really. Let's play a little punch. Came out pretty well, pretty happy with this little punch and run. Just went over the back of the green, but it's a pretty easy chip from there. Actually almost make the chip, but it just stops short. If it had had an extra couple of rolls, it would have been in the hole. So walk away with a par, it's leaving me at 1 over, going into the 7th hole. Now the 7th hole is a drivable par 4. The wind is into us today, so it's not drivable, so I don't go for it. I just play for the centre of the fairway and try and be about 50 metres, 60 metres short of the green, and I hit it perfectly. It was a great shot, just in the edge of the fairway, and according to the rangefinder, I was 61 metres shy. I hit it, and I hit it about 40 metres. I had quite a long putt, going back up the hill. It's sort of a bit of a right to left, and then a bit of a left to right. I have a pretty good run at the putt, and I'd leave it a few inches off to the right. Just walk up, tap it in. This is the same hole where the hole got chopped up, about double the size of a normal hole. So moving on, puts me 1 over still, but this is probably my worst swing of the day. I really come across this ball, have a huge slice going straight out of bounds, and I get exceptionally lucky. There is a netting up there, straight ahead of what you can see. I hit it straight into the net, and it bounces back, giving me a pretty good look at the green. 45 metres short of the green, using a 60-degree wedge to try and get some spin on it, landing it on the downslope. Now put in the same position as I did on the previous video, so I know what this putt does, and it does exactly what it's supposed to, go straight in the hole. Puts me back to even par, going into the 9th hole. And you'll see that when I set up for this shot, I seem to be standing too far away from the ball. I'm stretching, I'm not comfortable. I never felt comfortable over this shot, and I again sliced the ball pretty much out of bounds. We did see it bounce. Fortunately, when we got up there, we couldn't find the ball. Instead of walking back to the tees, we decided just to drop it up here next to the OB and keep playing. So this will be my 3rd shot, with an asterisk obviously because it's against the rules. Puts me on the green 3. This is a pretty difficult putt. Really should take that right up near the edge of the green there, but pulled it left. And then just push the putt to finish the hole. So it's really a incorrect score. Didn't really actually finish the game. I really should have gone back to the tee box on the 9th hole, hit another driver, tried to play the hole a 2nd time, but there was groups behind us. We didn't really have the luxury of time, and we weren't playing competition, so just drop the ball, take a penalty shot, and finish it out. So you could say I finished 2 over, you could say I didn't finish. It'll be one of those games with an asterisk next to it. But I could have played better, I could have played a lot worse. Strikes weren't that bad with the drivers, the irons were not. I was not committing to the shots, and I really should have done a lot better. But, if you have any feedback on the round or any questions you'd like to ask, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Stay tuned, and hopefully I'll get some more content out to you early next week. Thanks everyone.